The praying mantis looks, at first glance, like a creature from another world. Its large, rotating eyes, triangular head, and long grasping arms give it an appearance that seems almost alien. Yet this remarkable insect lives right among us, in gardens, forests, and even in cities. In this first minute, we approach the mantis slowly, observing it in a way that is rarely possible in nature, calm, close, and without disturbance. We watch how it studies its surroundings, how it turns its head nearly 180 degrees, and how it sits on its leaf with a mix of caution and confidence. The praying mantis is not an ordinary insect. It is a master of camouflage, a patient hunter, and a symbol of the incredible diversity of life on Earth. This documentary invites you into its world, a world that feels both strange and familiar, mysterious yet completely real. The praying mantis lives in a world that may seem ordinary at first glance, yet for her, every blade of grass, every leaf, and every branch is its own universe. She prefers warm, sunny regions where she can blend in and hunt effectively. In Europe, mantises are most common in southern areas, but due to rising temperatures, they are slowly spreading northward. In Asia, Africa, and South America, they have long been a natural part of the landscape. In this minute, we explore the variety of environments they inhabit, from dense meadows and shrubs to tropical vegetation. The mantis is a true master of adaptation. She often sits completely still, appearing as if she were part of the plant itself. Only when you look closely do you notice the subtle movements of her antennae and the slow rotation of her head. Her habitat is more than just a place to live. It is a perfect hiding spot, a hunting ground, and a shield of protection all at once. The praying mantis lives in a world that may seem ordinary at first glance, yet for her, every blade of grass, every leaf, and every branch is its own universe. She prefers warm, sunny regions where she can blend in and hunt effectively. In Europe, mantises are most common in southern areas, but due to rising temperatures, they are slowly spreading northward. In Asia, Africa, and South America, they have long been a natural part of the landscape. In this minute, we explore the variety of environments they inhabit, from dense meadows and shrubs to tropical vegetation. The mantis is a true master of adaptation. She often sits completely still, appearing as if she were part of the plant itself. Only when you look closely do you notice the subtle movements of her antennae and the slow rotation of her head. Her habitat is more than just a place to live. It is a perfect hiding spot, a hunting ground, and a shield of protection all at once. The body structure of the praying mantis is truly unique, almost as if shaped by an alien form of evolution. Its large compound eyes give it an almost complete panoramic field of vision, and its head can rotate nearly 180 degrees, a rare ability among insects. This flexibility allows the mantis to observe its surroundings with remarkable precision, noticing even the slightest movement. Its folded forelegs, which resemble praying hands, are actually highly specialized hunting tools. Equipped with tiny spines, they snap shut in a fraction of a second. But before it strikes, the mantis relies on its camouflage. Its body shape and coloration allow it to mimic leaves, twigs, or even flowers. This perfect disguise protects it from predators and turns it into an invisible hunter. In this minute, We take a close look at the mantis and discover how every detail of its body is designed for survival and precision. The hunting technique of the praying mantis is one of the most remarkable abilities in the entire insect world. It is a master of patience. Often, it remains completely motionless for minutes or even hours, appearing to be nothing more than part of the plant. In reality, it is carefully observing every movement around it. When a suitable prey animal, a fly, a grasshopper, or even a small spider, comes within reach, the calm mantis transforms into a lightning-fast predator. Its forelegs strike forward in less than a tenth of a second. For the human eye, this moment is almost invisible. The spines on its arms lock the prey in place, preventing any escape. The mantis does not rely on brute strength but on precision. Every attack is calculated, every strike perfectly placed. In this minute, we reveal how a quiet, unassuming insect becomes a flawless hunter, a creature capable of striking with incredible speed and accuracy. The diet of the praying mantis is just as fascinating as its appearance. It is a pure carnivore, hunting anything small enough to overpower. This includes flies, grasshoppers, moths, small beetles, and sometimes even other mantises. Every hunt begins with patience. The mantis waits until a prey animal comes close, then strikes with lightning speed. Once the prey is caught, it is held firmly while the mantis begins to feed, usually starting at the head, which quickly immobilizes the prey. Despite its reputation as a ruthless predator, the mantis eats only what it truly needs. In this minute, we show how precise and controlled its feeding behavior is, and how important its role is in maintaining ecological balance. Without the mantis, many insect populations would grow unchecked. It is not only a hunter, but also a quiet regulator of its environment. Camouflage is one of the praying mantis's most powerful abilities. It is a true master of blending into its surroundings. Its body can mimic the shape of a leaf, a twig, or even a flower, depending on the habitat it lives in. This adaptation is not only protection from predators but also a crucial advantage when hunting. A mantis often moves so slowly that it becomes nearly invisible. Every motion is controlled, almost like slow motion, allowing it to remain unseen until the perfect moment to strike. Some species can even slightly adjust their coloration to match light and shadow more effectively. In this minute, we reveal how impressive its camouflage truly is, an insect that seems to disappear even while sitting right in front of us. The praying mantis is a living example of how perfectly nature can design camouflage and deception. The movement of the praying mantis is a quiet, almost invisible performance. It never moves hastily. Instead, every step is controlled, deliberate, and perfectly coordinated with the rhythm of the wind. When a leaf sways, the mantis sways with it, making her nearly invisible to both predators and prey. Her long legs provide stability as she glides across thin branches or leaves without making a sound. One of her most remarkable abilities is her subtle side-to-side rocking motion, mimicking the movement of plants in the breeze. This deceptive behavior turns her into a master of invisibility. In this minute, we explore how the mantis uses her surroundings to move silently and how her slow, fluid steps contribute to her survival. She is a creature that impresses not with speed, but with elegance and patience. Even though the praying mantis is an impressive hunter, it lives in a world full of dangers. Many animals see it as easy prey, especially when it is young or not yet fully developed. Birds are among its greatest threats, spotting the mantis from above even when it is well camouflaged. Frogs, lizards, and larger spiders can also pose a danger. In some regions, even bats may snatch a mantis if it moves at the wrong moment. But animals are not the only threat. Humans change the mantis's habitat. Fields are cut, bushes removed, gardens paved over. As a result, the mantis loses important hiding places. In this minute, we show how vulnerable it is despite its strength. The praying mantis survives because it can hide perfectly, because it stays alert, and because it has learned to endure in a world full of predators. It is a hunter, but also a creature constantly fighting for its survival. The mating behavior of the praying mantis is one of the most famous and most misunderstood aspects of nature. Many people only know the dramatic part, the idea that the female eats the male. In reality, this happens far less often than most believe. In this minute, we show how carefully and respectfully the male approaches the female. He moves slowly, step by step, to avoid startling her. Communication takes place through subtle movements and vibrations that are almost invisible to us. When the female is ready, she remains still and allows the male to climb onto her. Only in stressful situations or when food is scarce may the female consume the male, a behavior that even provides extra energy for laying eggs. But the mating itself is a surprisingly calm and delicate moment. It reveals that even a powerful hunter like the mantis has a sensitive side, one that is rarely seen in the wild. The praying mantis is not only a skilled hunter but also a remarkable survivor. Its ability to adapt to different conditions is truly impressive. In warm regions, it remains active and hunts daily, while in colder areas it has developed strategies to endure extreme temperatures. The egg cases, or ootheki, are designed to withstand frost, rain, and even strong temperature changes. Adult mantises use their camouflage not only for hunting but also for protection. When threatened, they freeze in place or adopt a defensive posture, spreading their forelegs and making themselves appear larger. Some species even have brightly colored wings that they reveal only in emergencies to startle predators. In this minute, we explore how versatile and resilient the mantis truly is. It survives not through brute strength, but through adaptation, patience, and the ability to adjust to any situation. The praying mantis is not only a fascinating predator but also an essential part of its ecosystem. It helps maintain balance among insect populations by feeding on species that would otherwise multiply uncontrollably. In gardens and agricultural areas, the mantis plays a particularly important role. It reduces pests naturally, without chemicals or human intervention. At the same time, it serves as food for birds, reptiles, and other animals, making it a vital link in a carefully balanced chain of life. In this minute, we explore how the mantis supports the stability of nature, not through strength, but through precision. It is a quiet helper, often overlooked, yet without it many habitats would fall out of balance. The praying mantis is a small but indispensable cog in the complex machinery of the natural world. The world of praying mantises is incredibly diverse. There are more than 2,400 known species, each perfectly adapted to its environment. Some are bright green and resemble fresh leaves, while others are brown like dried twigs. Particularly stunning are the flower mantises, whose bodies mimic petals so convincingly that even experienced researchers have to look twice. In tropical regions, you can find species with striking patterns, colorful wings, or thorn-like structures that make them look like tiny monsters. Others are extremely small, barely larger than a fingernail. This diversity shows how creative nature can be when it comes to camouflage, hunting, and survival. In this minute, we highlight some of the most extraordinary species and explain why each one is a masterpiece of evolution. The mantis is not just an insect, it is an entire world of shapes, colors, and surprises. In many Asian cultures, the praying mantis holds a special place. In Japan, it has long been seen as a symbol of patience, mindfulness, and spiritual strength. Some people view it as a creature that embodies calm observation and precise action. In China, the mantis is also respected. It appears in ancient stories and even in martial arts, such as the famous mantis kung fu, which imitates its rapid and precise movements. But the relationship between humans and mantises has another side as well. In some regions of Asia, they are actually eaten as a delicacy. Especially in rural areas, fried or roasted mantises are considered a crunchy source of protein. For many people, this is not unusual but part of a long-standing tradition. In this minute, we explore how differently the mantis is perceived, as a spiritual symbol, a cultural icon, and in some places, even as food. A fascinating look at the connection between humans and this remarkable insect. At the end of our journey through the world of the praying mantis, one image remains, powerful yet fragile. The mantis is a perfect hunter, built for precision, patience, and camouflage. Every movement, every glance, every strike reveals how finely tuned nature can be. Yet despite all its abilities, it is a vulnerable creature, dependent on its habitat, on plants, on light, on warmth. It lives within a delicate balance that can easily be disrupted by climate change, by habitat loss, by human influence. In this final minute, we look at the mantis not only as a predator but as part of something larger. A small insect that reminds us how valuable even the most overlooked creatures can be. The praying mantis shows us that beauty and danger, strength and fragility often exist side by side. And that every life, no matter how small, carries a story worth preserving. Thank you for joining this journey into the world of the praying mantis. If you enjoyed this film, I would appreciate it if you subscribed to the channel and left a like. Your support helps me create more episodes of the Creatures series. Every click, every like, and every subscription shows that these small wonders of nature deserve to be seen.